I hope I am audible and visible. I'll start the class in a minute. Okay, as usual, I'll share the link to today's to the notes that I'm perpetually using. Am I audible? Can someone confirm?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. You.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can look at the chat and open that link to view the all previous class notes. Today we'll do some number theory, basics of it. Okay, try this question. If a three-digit number uh, is such that when its digits are reversed, we get another number. The difference of these two numbers is 594. Find the largest such number, the original number, okay, the first three-digit number that we have. Find the largest such number. This is the first part. And the second part is find the smallest such number. Smallest such three-digit number. Okay, once you get the answer, put it in the chat. If you know how to solve these kind of problems, go through it quickly. I'll give you another bonus question to keep you occupied.
You can talk, you can talk.
Any doubts in understanding of this question? I'll give a hint. Okay. Am I audible? Siddham, not correct. Try again. Largest is much larger. Kavya, can you hear me now? Adya, very good. Correct answer. Find smallest also. Yashraj, try again. You are close. Think about the middle digit. Hundreds and ones digit is correct. Vivan, not correct. You can get much smaller also. Adya, very good. Perfect. That is, if you are taking the difference to be a minus b, then the answer is correct. But here it is just written difference. So it could be b minus a also. So think about it that way. There is a much smaller answer. Yes, Raj, correct. Rudra, try again. Vivan, correct. Very good. Okay, someone completely confused? If yes, then put confused in the chat. I'll give you a bonus question. Wait 1 minute. Okay, last time's question, which remained unsolved. Try to solve this. This is a bonus question. Its answer is in the document above, but it has not been updated yet, so it's not visible to anyone. Try this question. This is bonus. It is at AMC 10 level. So those who are able to solve question 1, you can give it an attempt. Adya, I'll explain it also. I'll explain that also towards the end of today's class.
Is my answer correct?
Devabrata, middle digit is not correct. Think about how you can change the middle digit. Satvik, correct. Vivan, largest, not correct. Rudra, I'll start solving in a minute. Okay. I'll give a brief idea of how to start this number. Assume the number is ABC. Okay, first number equal to A. And let's call this capital A, capital B, capital C. Whenever I put a line on top of it,
So
like
now is
this,
it correct?
uh, Yashraj, smallest, not correct. Debabrata, largest, correct. Nilansh and Shivansh, not correct, largest. Uh, Debabrata, Das, not correct for largest. Okay, I'm giving an idea how to
So
start
my
solving.
largest is correct or not correct?
Not correct, not correct. Middle digit is not correct. Think about what you could put in the middle digit.
So is my
Now,
smallest correct?
smallest, uh, not correct. I, I'll tell you why the smallest is not correct, because I'll start explaining. Just right now, wait a minute. This line above this number means that I am referring to a three-digit number and not the product of A, B, and C. Okay. Usually, when you write A, B, C, or capital A, capital B, capital C, you mean that you are writing a product of numbers. But then, if you put a line above it, then you can say that okay, this is a three-digit number. A three-digit number means I have some restrictions on these digits also. A is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 9. At the same time, B, C are greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 9. These are certain restrictions I get on my number A, B, and C. And since they are digits, they can only be integers. Okay. You have to keep all of this in mind while solving. First number is this, which is equal to 100A plus 10B plus C. Here I don't need to put any line because this is like the complete description of a three-digit number, correct? Hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. Yashraj still not correct. Smallest is wrong. Vivan largest is still not correct. Satvik not correct. Uh, so reversed number is B, and that is equal to CBA, correct? And that will be 100 C plus 10B my plus A. And when I take the difference, so difference is largest minus smallest, correct? Difference is not the subtraction as it is. It's the positive value that you get out after subtracting two numbers. So difference of 3 and 5 is always 2. If I say difference of 5 and 3, you will say 2 only, correct? So what you have to do is uh, just take the like subtract B out of A and leave it as it is. So 100 A So A minus B will be equal to 100A plus 10B plus C minus 100C minus 10B minus A. And this quantity is either equal to plus or minus 594. Now you can see for yourself this 10B and 10B will cancel off completely. Uh, AX is Ajak, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Nilansh, correct? Yeah. Now most of you are getting the answer correct. So just wait till I complete the explanation. So what you get is 99A minus 99C is equal to plus or minus 594. So you get A minus C is equal to plus or minus 594 upon 99. You can see that you can calculate this very easily. First divide by 3, then divide by 3 again, and then you will see that numerator is divisible by 11. In fact, you will get 66 in the numerator, and uh, you are left with 6 as the answer, plus or minus 6. So this means A equal to C plus 6 or C equal to A plus 6. There is no restriction. There is no restriction.
Sir, is my answer correct?
One second. After this point, I know most of you will get the answer. I'll just wait 2 minutes and I'll go through the chat. There is no restriction on the value of C. Okay, so now everyone can lock in their answer for what is the largest value of ABC and what is the smallest. Okay, if you have got the answer, just resend it once again. Yashraj, smallest correct. Satvik, largest correct. Vivan, correct. Satvik, largest, not correct. Smallest, not correct. Nilansh, not correct. Rudra, yeah, but you need to find the smallest value of A. So what you have found is the value of B, but A's value will be the smaller number that you need to find. Yashraj, correct, both correct. Okay, so for the largest, you want to keep A as large as possible and keep B as large as possible also. Since there is no restriction on the value of B, sorry, there is no restriction on
Sir,
the
there
value
should be
of B.
B, not C.
Yeah, yeah, there is no restriction on the value of B. The largest will be 9, 9, 3, because you can then write A is C plus 6, and if A is 9, then C is
Excuse
3
me, sir.
automatically.
Sir,
Yeah.
I sent you only that value.
I Devabrata, there are two Devabrata joined. Na? I think that's why confusion happened.
Okay, sir.
There is one Devabrata Das and one Devabrata starting with D probably. I might have miscommunicated also. Sorry for that. So smallest will be if you want to minimize A, how low can A go? So over here, A can go minimum up to 6. Correct. You can make C 0, but can't go below it. So most of you have answered 600. That is correct. If you are talking about the difference, I mean just A minus B. But instead, if you are the difference relates to the absolute value, correct? So this over here, you can put A as low as 1. You can't put A equal to 0, and C automatically becomes 7. So the smallest value becomes 107, because again we have no restriction on value of B to make it as small as possible. So these two are the correct answers.
But excuse me, sir. But
Yeah.
sir, the two numbers different should be 594.
Yeah. So 107 when reversed becomes 701, correct? And 701 minus 107 becomes how much? 504 only. 594, sorry.
594.
590. See, difference relates to you subtract two numbers and whatever value you get, the positive result is called the difference. Most of the time. Sometimes they are picky about it. They are meaning A minus B only. Subtract A from B if they or subtract B from A. If they write it that way, then it is the proper. I mean, then they are like precise about what they're asking you. Here, it could have been anything. Someone wants explanation again for the smallest one. See, we got these two relations that A and C differ by 6. Okay, so it could be that A is greater than C or A is smaller than C. If we want the smallest number, we want to make A as small as possible. So we'll make it 1 because if we make it 0, it's no longer a 3-digit number. So when we put a equal to 1, c automatically gets fixed. We can't do anything about c. B, there is no restriction. So we can still make b equal to 0. So from there we get 107. So you can sort of take the definition of difference as a minus b and take the mod of it, the absolute value. Okay. Try the second question.
So can you please show the bonus question?
Bonus question. Yeah. This is a long sum of numbers. There is 1, the next 2 numbers are subtracted, the next 3 numbers are added, the next 4 numbers are subtracted, the next 5 numbers are added, and so on, all the way up to 91. Don't use a calculator for this. In AMC8, I don't think you are allowed calculators, but there is no invigilation, so you can apply it. But I would still suggest K for your, it's not like this is the final exam, right, in your life. Don't cheat in AMC8. Okay, there is a number, a 2-digit number. Just a second. I'll copy the entire question. Okay, this is the question. The digits of a 2-digit number with tens digit 7 is reversed. Okay, so there is a number called 7a. Its digits are reversed. Okay, the digit of a 3-digit number with hundreds digit 3 and tens digit 5 is also reversed. Okay, so 35b, this number is also reversed. Then the sum of both these reverse numbers is 288 more than the sum of the original two numbers. Question is as clear as it can be. Find the sum of the two original number. Here it is saying that it is more than the sum of the original number. So here they are all again talking about difference only, but they have said that one is more than the other, so they are precise about it. Okay, find the sum of the two original numbers. Solve this. Chat expand, I'll ask if someone is completely confused. They, yes, that is true. Find the two numbers.
Excuse me, sir. I've sent the bonus
Yes.
questions answer.
Devabrata, not correct. Bonus question is not correct. Adya, just a second. Sum of the two numbers.
Sir,
Yeah, just a second.
is my
Adya, correct.
answer is my answer for the second question correct?
Dev, 1 second. Dev, correct. Devabrata, not correct. Siddham, not correct.
Sir, mine is
Yeah, Adya, correct. Ekansh, I think Ekansh, you have found the sum of the two reversed numbers. Same with Siddham. Maybe no, Siddham, you have done something wrong.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, so far if someone is completely confused, I'll write down what they mean by this. I'll convert all of this into mathematical language. This is all written in words, correct? So firstly, a two-digit number with tens digit 7 is reversed. So you can say that two-digit number 7a is reversed to a7. Okay, and then the digits of a three-digit number with hundreds digit 3, tens digit 5 is also reversed. So a number like 35b is reversed to b53. All right. Now they are saying the sum of both the new reversed numbers is 288 more than the sum of
So is my
original two.
answer correct of the second number?
Devabrata and Ekant's correct answer. Good. So now, if you add these two numbers up, you get uh, 420 plus a plus b. And when you add 288 to this, you get 10a plus 100b plus 60. Correct. I've skipped a few steps. After that, you need to solve this equation. So far, uh, you had to write down something like this and then convert it into an equation. Then solve this equation where a and b are numbers from 0 to 9. Okay, this is also a restriction. So think about it. Uh, Devabrata correct, Ekansh correct. Yashraj, you are slightly off. Answer is 2 more than whatever you have written. Nilansh correct. Okay, those who are done with question 2 can move on to question 3. Okay, should I start solving? Anyone wants more time for question 2? Okay, I'll start solving. So after this point, you can see this A and B can get cancelled and you're left with 9A plus 99B. Moreover, this 60 and 120 you can subtract and get 360 remaining. Now 360 plus 288 becomes how much? 648. This is equal to 9A plus 99b. So it might feel like it is unsolvable at this point, but you can see there is a factor of 9 common over here, and this number, if you can just check once, this number is divisible by 9.
So is my 3-number answer correct?
Devabrata, not correct. What you have written is a much larger number than the what I've asked. See, 16 less than the smallest 5-digit number.
Sir, I thought
So
16 is that number. Oh,
no. 16 less than the smallest 5-digit number. Okay. So when you divide both sides by 9, you get a plus 11b. And this side you get
Sir, is
17.
my answer correct?
Ekansh, Yashraj, correct. Ekansh, you can just club all the twos and then. Oh, that is not correct. Oh, sorry. Ekansh, you are correct. Yashraj, yours is incorrect. Check once. Yashraj, it's not divisible by 9, this number. But rest you have done almost correctly. So what you get is 11b plus a is 72. Now you might be confused, okay, how exactly should we solve this? But you should remember that the value of a can be maximum 9 and minimum 0. So it is between 0 and 9 only. So let's divide 72 by 11 and check what happens. If we divide 72 by 11, we get 66 plus, or we can rewrite 72 as 6 times 11 plus 6. Now I claim that a and b both are 6 and 6 only, and no other value is possible. So this will be a plus, or 11b plus a. Can everyone see that 72 can be rewritten as 6 times 11 plus 6? Correct. So we see if a is 6 and b is 6, we are done. But there is no other value of a that we can get, which is between the range of 0 and 9. If we reduce b by 1, we have to increase a by 11. Correct. If we do minus 1, we have to add 11. If we do plus 1, we have to subtract 11. Both brings a's value from between 0 and 9 to outside it. So this is the only value. And if you are stuck with such kind of equations, it is always good to factorize the LHS and then just compare.
so now it is correct.
Debabrata, correct. Uh, Aksaj, Aksaj is the correct pronunciation of your name. Aksaj and Adya, correct. Neelansh also correct. Very good. So from here we get a equal to 6, b equal to 6. So sum or answer is equal to 76 plus 356 or 432. Right. So some of you have already done question 3. So part A is this. Part B is find the number of factors of that number. Yashraj, not correct. Yashraj, your original answer was wrong.
Sir,
Did you
So is my
correct
answer
it?
correct of finding the number of?
Adya correct, Devabrata correct. Yashraj, 2's power was not correct. Just check it once.
Okay, sir.
Ekansh, not correct. Austin, not correct. I've done some error in. In question 3, I'll just confirm that the number is 9984 This number needs to factorize. This is 2 to the power something times 3 to the power something times some other prime to the power something. I'm not revealing all of this, but yeah, it is visible. Na, ki this number is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 3. It is divisible by some other prime also, hopefully. Find that. Vivan, 2 to the power is not 1. This number is highly divisible by 2. Check that once. See, obviously it is divisible by 4, correct? Because 84 is divisible by 4. Aksaj, correct. Dev, correct. Very good.
Sir, is my answer correct for 3B?
3B, Yashraj, correct. Kushagra, not correct. I think you did a typo. Nilansh, 3B, not correct. Ekansh, 3B, not correct. Nilansh, 3B, not correct. Okay, I'll do the first part of the question. So when you want to factorize 9984, try to do whatever seems easy first. If you're able to divide by 2, if you're able to divide this number by 2, by just looking at it, do that. If you're not able to divide it by 2, then visibly 3 is much easier according to me. Although you can have your preferences. Uh, Daksh, yeah, that is correct, I think. That is not correct. 11 does not divide this number. Okay, so what can be done is you can start making a ladder 9984. You can divide this number by, let's say, start with 3. So you get 3 3 and 20, how much, 26, 28, sorry. This is correct, right? 28. And then again, now dividing by 3 is not possible because this number is not divisible by 3. So you divide by 2 and get 1664. Wait, done a mistake anyway. Yeah, 1664. Then you can see that you can directly divide this number by 16 and get 2 to the power 4 out of it. 2 to the power 4. So you get 104. Then you can redivide this by 2, get 52. Again divided by 2, and you get 26. Again divided by 2 and get 13. 13 gives you 1. So in the end, you can write that it is 2 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 3 to the power 1 times 13. Okay, Vivan has done the great task of listing out all the possible factors. That is the longest way you can solve this question.
So the
You might
shortest
even,
way is to take the powers next number and the next powers next number and the next number and multiply it.
yeah, correct. So what Devabrata means is, I'll explain also. This I've explained once before while doing combinatorics, but I'll explain it once again in the context of number theory. So see, what happens is for the second part, should I wait a little bit more? Austin, correct answer. Nilansh, correct. Vivan, if you count it up, you should get the correct answer if you have done everything proper. Kushagra, not correct. Okay, so this is the correct prime factorization. Why was the prime factorization needed? Because this helps us solve part B. So part B asks us number of factors. Let's say factor of 9984. Let factor of 9984 be f. So then we know that f is equal to 2 to the power a times 3 to the power b times 13 to the power c. Whatever other prime number we have, its power will always remain 0. So we don't need to talk about that. Now a can be either it can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8. Maximum it can go up to 8. Minimum it could have been 0. Same for B can be 0 or 1.
Sir, is my answer correct?
C can be Dev, third question not correct. Kavya and Vivan correct answer. Rudra, you just have to write this. This is the prime factorization. I think you misunderstood the question. Okay, C can be 0 or 1. Does everyone agree with this? Anyone confused over here? If you are confused, you won't understand the next step. If you're confused, I'll explain again. We have factorized 9984 into 2's power, 3's power, and 13. Now what I do next is I can let a factor be f. A factor of 9984 be f. Then that factor will also be 2's sum power, 3's sum power, and 13's sum power. And those powers can be one of these numbers. So for every time we can take a equal to 0, we could have taken b equal to 0 or 1, 0 or 1. Every time we could have taken a as 1, we could have taken b's two choices. So A has 9 choices in total, B has 2 choices in total, and C has 2 choices. So total choices will equal to 9 times 2 times 2. So this is the combinatorics idea
Sir,
that we're using. Yeah.
is my answer for part B correct?
Part B correct. Yeah. So you can see 9 times 2 times 2. Did you multiply 9 times 2 times 2 to get the answer, or did you list all the factors?
I multiplied. I messed up the formula the first time I did it.
Okay, yeah, don't like, okay, memorizing formulas is good. It's good up to a certain stage, till your mind has not developed enough to understand all the like the intricacies of the formula. But now you can actually understand the formula also, why it is written that way, or why does it exist that way. The general formula is, if you have some n is equal to p to the power a, q to the power b, r to the power c dot dot dot, p comma q comma r primes, distinct primes. Okay, then a number of factors, number of divisors, is straight away a formula: a plus 1, b plus 1, c plus 1, and so on. Whatever these powers are, you just add 1 to it. But now you understand why we are adding that 1 to it. They could have been 0 all the way up to its largest value, which is a, over here, which is the largest value, 8 over here, and 1, which is the largest value over here, and 13's largest power, which is 1 over here. Correct?
Okay.
So that way, that's why you multiply, I mean, you add 1 to them, add up all of them, multiply it out all of them, and that will be the number of factors.
Okay.
Right? I hope all of you understood it. Now you don't need to memorize the formula. Now every time you can just list out the number and use logic to get the answer rather than relying on a formula. Question 4, try this out. When x is multiplied to 360, we get a perfect square. When y is multiplied to 360, we get a perfect cube. Find if x and y are the smallest such numbers, such positive numbers, then find x plus y. I hope question is clear.
Sir, is my answer correct?
Ekansh not correct. Yashraj correct. Nilansh not correct. You have not found the smallest. Your answer might be correct. Yashraj correct. Very good. Ekansh, try again. Adya, very good. Correct answer. And Nilansh, correct. Nilansh and Shivansh. Ekansh, correct answer. Very good. Daksh, correct. Uh, Aksaj, correct. Try this also. Find sort in ascending order. A equal to 10 to the power 8. B equal to 5 to the power 12. C equal to 2 to the power 24. Aksaj, not correct.
Is my question number 4 correct?
Aksaj, still not correct. Vivan, question 4, not correct. You have to find smallest such numbers.
Sir, Debabrat.
Devabrata, I'll just check. You resend it, na? Devabrata, correct answer. Very good. Kavya, correct.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Hello, Saswata. Kushagra, correct answer. Very good. Sorry, Kushagra, not correct. Try again. Order is not completely correct.
So I couldn't do it like on exponents. I wrote like this.
Just which one?
Fifth one.
Correct answer. Very good. You could have just written A, B, and C, those letters instead of that. But still, answer is correct. Very good. Dev, not correct. Try again. Satvika, fourth question, not correct. This is a very large answer. Answer is very small. Vivan, very good. Correct. Nilansh, not correct. Try again. Okay, should I start solving? I'll start solving from question 4 because you won't have enough time remaining. I need to leave for another class at 5:30. X is multiplied by 360, we get a perfect square. Y is multiplied by 360, we get a perfect cube. So that means X times, first of all, we'll write what 360 is. Its prime factorization is the most important stuff. 360 is equal to 2 cube times 3 square times 5. Just confirm this once. 360 can be written as 2 square times 3 square. And to that you multiply 10, which is 2 times 5. So you combine this and 5 is remaining as it is. Right. Now
Sir, is my answer
360, Yashraj, 1 second. Correct answer. Very good. Aksaj, correct.
Sir,
Nilansh,
is my
not
answer
correct.
for the fifth question correct?
Yeah, fifth question correct. Very good.
So can you scroll
360,
down to the fifth question?
360x is equal to some perfect square. Let's call it m square. So that means we have 2 to the power 3 uh, times 3 square times 5 times x is equal to m square. Now we want x to be some number such that uh, it makes 2's power even, 3's power even, and 5's power also even. Because in a perfect square, in its prime factorization, all the powers of the prime numbers are even. Correct? Anyone has doubt with that? Any perfect square you take. For example, you take 36. 36 is a perfect square. 64. Or what other good perfect square do we have? 144. Take 144. It is 2 to the power 4 times 3 square. 25. It is 5 square. Any perfect square has all the prime powers as even numbers. Here we have problem only with 2 and 5. 3 is all good. 3 is a perfect 3 square is a perfect square. Product of perfect squares is also a perfect square. So we can just make x equal to, let x equal to 2 times 5. Because what does this do? This makes the power of 2 to be even, the power of 5 to be even, and then you are done. Correct? I'm just like solving this from in a hand wavy manner, but I hope you can understand. All I want to do is make the powers even numbers.
So is my
And
answer for question 5 correct?
question 5, yeah, correct.
Sir, and mine?
Uh, which one?
Vivan.
Vivan. Vivan, correct. Okay. Now next is 360y is equal to, again, 2 cube times 3 square times 5 times y equal to n cube. Now in perfect cubes, you can notice that perfect cubes have all the powers of the prime numbers as multiples of 3. Here 2 cube, no problem. We don't have to worry about it. We want to make the power of 3 and 5 as perfect numbers divisible by 3. So what we can do is we can let y to be 3 to the power 1 times 5 to the power 2, because now 5 and 5 square will multiply to give 5 to the power 6. Yeah, Dev, what happened?
Is my
Ekansh,
answer for
not
the
correct.
fourth question correct?
Fourth question, not correct. Try again. So you can see now this y's value will become 25 times 3.
Oh shoot. Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
3 was missing. You have to account for
Sir,
3
I did
also.
in another method.
What method did you apply? You get
Sir,
75 over here.
okay,
Ah,
sir.
good.
Sir, I did the prime factorization of 360, which is 2 cube into 3 square into 5 to the power 1. So to make 3x into 360 a perfect square, the power of all the prime factors must be even. So when the exponent of 2 is 3, it's odd. So we need to add one more factor of 2 to make the exponent
Correct, correct.
even.
Perfect.
So
We,
exponent of 3 is 2, which is even. So no
hmm,
change is needed for 3. The exponent of 5 is 1, which is odd. So we need to add one more factor of 5. If
hmm,
so, to add
hmm,
one more factor of 5 to make the exponent even. Thus, for x, we need to multiply 2 to the power 1 into 5 to the power 1, which is 10. Now,
perfect,
for
perfect.
the conditions for y into 360 to be a perfect cube, I did that. The exponent of 2 is 3, which is already a multiple of 3. So, no change is needed for 2. Similarly, for exponent 3 is 2, we need to add one more factor of 3 to make the exponent a multiple of 3. And the exponent of 5 is 1, which is not a multiple of 3. So, we need to add two more factors of 5 to make the exponent a multiple of 3. Thus, why we need to multiply 3 to the power 1 into 5 squared, which is 3 into 25, which is 75. So, x plus y equals 10 plus 75, which is 85.
Perfect. So I was going to repeat it once more, but you
Sir,
did such a
have
good
you
job.
told him to repeat the answer?
Nah, nah, nah. He was just trying to like show that he also has solved it. You have done it perfectly, Devavruta. Very good. Uh, Answer is 85. I hope no one has doubts remaining in that question. For fifth question, I'll give a hint. See, all these are positive numbers and these are large numbers. Don't need to evaluate them as it is. But you can notice that all their powers are divisible by 4. That is the largest power. All the powers are divisible by. So if you see 8, 12 and 24, you can see their common factor is 4. Highest common factor is 4. Now, if these numbers have a certain order, their fourth roots will have the same order. You can just uh, so if we have 5 greater than 3, can I raise these to the power 4 and say that 5 to the power 4 will also be greater than 3 to the power 4? We can, correct? So same way we can take if 5 to the power 4 is what, 625, and 3 to the power 4 is 81. if we reduce the power of 4, we remove it, still 5 will be greater than 3, correct? Same idea you can apply. We can take the fourth root of A and fourth root of B and fourth root of C. This will equal 100. Fourth root of B will equal 125. And fourth root of C will equal 2 to the power 9, 2 to the power 6. And this is 64. All manageable numbers. Now you know the proper ordering of all of these. So that's why since fourth root of C is less than fourth root of A is less than fourth root of B, we can conclude that C is less than A is less than B. Okay, and this is the proper ordering. Right? All the best for AMC 8. Saswata, we can speak later after 7 p.m. Okay. All the best for the exam. I don't think we'll have another class after this.
Sir, what
But
you
if we
have
have
told in the last, what, 7 p.m. or
after
something?
7 p.m. After 7 p.m.
And sir, will you have any another class after this class, MC8?
No, I don't have. I have something else. Some other.
No, this is the last
Yes.
class of MC8.
I think the exam is on 20th. Na? Before that, if there is a weekend, then I'll have a class.
It's
Oh.
on 25th.
No, the
20.
yeah, it's
So
on
then
25th. The exam is on 25th.
yeah,
Sir, on
then there
19th
will
there
be
is a
another.
holiday.
On 18th it's
Uh,
there though.
सर एक्स्ट्रा
हाँ,
क्लास
it's
एक्स्ट्रा
usually on
क्लास
Saturdays, correct?
मुझे
Yeah,
भी
on
ज्वाइन करना है एक्स्ट्रा क्लास एमसी 10
fine,
के
fine,
बाद भी
fine.
एमसी 8 करना है मेरे को
Done, done, done. शाश्वता, anyways, तुम तो 9th में हो ना, so why are you joining this class?
10th में हूँ 10th में
हाँ,
इस
तो
बार उठा
still being in 10th, why do you want to join AMC? Okay, I need
आपके
to run to another
एक्चुअली
class.
दिस वाज अ सरप्राइज टू यू एक्चुअली मैं आपके साथ मीट करना चाहता था
ठीक है, ठीक. Okay,
ऐसे
चलो,
7 बजे के बाद
everyone
आप
all
ठीक
the
है
best.
ना
हाँ, fine, fine. Call after 7.
So will we have another class or is this
Yeah,
the last class?
it'll be scheduled on 18th.
ब्रो आर यू
Hopefully.
फ्रॉम
Okay.
अमेरिका और इंडिया ब्रो
Shashwata,
America?
please be respectful. We will end the class at this point. Bye, everyone. All the best.
Bye.